that's one of those things too where I think perfectionism kind of used to stop me when maybe I couldn't find the right color pen, or the paper, like the font was not right, or some silly little detail was preventing me from moving forward. Whereas now I'm much more of the, done is better than, what's that saying?
Perfect is the enemy of...
Done is better than perfect, or something like that.
Perfect? I don't remember.
But
I know what you mean.
Getting it done and doing it is better than like stressing over whether you have like the right.
So I'm on my second rotation doing family medicine, seeing lots of patients, hopefully not touching too many germs.
With a toddler and a baby. And somewhere in the middle of that, you had time to do the Queen Suite.
Yeah. It's actually probably the reason, like you said, you don't know why I'm alive and happy and smiling. It's probably the reason I'm alive and happy and smiling.
I didn't even tell her to say that, you guys.
I would come back to, for all the like efficiency things and the ways that life feels a little easier and a little smoother and empowered, but I would just come back to the word fun. Honestly, it was a lot of fun, and I really appreciated the community, and so I would encourage for people that would be my wish, that they might take as much joy and fun in it as I did. It was a real pleasure.
Really amazing group of people, and like even people who just pass through, who just stay for a season and then move on. Like I met so many awesome women, and so many people are doing like incredible work in their own communities and in their own homes and their own lives, and that's just, it's so nice to connect with like-minded people who are working on the same thing, and really like just a community of women building each other up. Really so precious to me, and I appreciate
if physical clutter, is an issue in your life and it's holding you back, this will help you greatly. But if you're like me, maybe it's not physical clutter. Maybe there's some other area of fogginess in your life. Maybe it's finances. Maybe it's relationships. But if you have areas in your life where you're just sort of stuck and foggy, and you don't know what's going on, this will help you. Doing the physical work, as I say, even if it isn't your number one problem, we all have something, will start to clear your mind, and it will give you insights into the areas where you're foggy. You will get clarity. You will exercise choice. So even if you don't think your problem is, external clutter and so forth, if you've got internal clutter, this will help you greatly. Because I got into this more to sweep my inner story than my outer surroundings, but it's made huge differences in both.
There are all, anytime you have kindred spirits or like-minded people, it's always just one of those yes moments, where you, so I really enjoy that, and enjoy the groups and the phone calls, and just, it's like, I don't know, it's nice knowing that I have friends.
That shared reaction, that these things that we hold in shame are very, very common, and we can support each other in literally and metaphorically cleaning that up. Is really powerful, and you find people that you really resonate with, and you want to know more about them and their lives. And I've had some really touching encounters with people that I wouldn't have met otherwise.
It almost seems like, it almost happened more easily, not like everything was efforted and left brain nailed down strategically. It's sort of like, that is so cool. I wrote that a year ago, and here we go. This one now just seems to have it happened organically in its own way. So some of them, it's a little bit more deliberate, and that can be helpful, but I'm really grateful, and now I've even got a very organized little to-do list, and it's all happening. So
Your journey with the Queen Suite, any sort of final words if someone is thinking, well, maybe should I do this program, should I not? What would you say to them?
I would say do it. I mean, that's the short answer. Just do it. And I mean, I said this to my husband when we first got involved and talk about, investments in yourself and in your life and doing things. And I said to him, I was like, babe, this is so much less expensive than therapy for me.
It's so true.
I probably therapy, I think we all could, but this has been therapeutic work. It's not, it's not when you're depressed and super anxious, you definitely need that outside source that is way more than the Queen Sweep. But for me, this was the boost. This was the permission. This was the community. This was the camaraderie. This was the, when I have a bad day, and other people that are there, and they're like, I'm gonna have a bad day too, or how can we help you have a better day? Or, all of those things. I mean, it made a huge difference for me in the way that I saw my life, the way I lived my life, and the way I moved through the world, with what some people might think are little things that added up to a lot of really big things for me.
So I had made this list, and this was a year and a half ago, but this was my list of all the things that I had done.
Oh my gosh!
Holy
moly!
Yeah, and there's like, cleared mantle is the very first thing. So there are some small things like organize the spice cabinet, but there's also like I painted 3 rooms in our house. I created the file system for my paper. I moved over all of our bank accounts to, avoid getting the fees and all of that. And my husband and I both have our own business, so we have, like 6 different bank accounts. So that was a big deal.
Big deal.
I set up all the bills on auto pay. I refinanced our house. I took 2.5 years off of our mortgage because I refinanced our house. And
where did go?
Yeah, like I don't. No, that wasn't the first year and a half.
Oh my god!
And I mean, before it started, I was sitting in my living room and just thinking, I can't deal with cleaning my living room. And then within a year and a half, I refinanced my house.
I think that people who are on the fence about it should take the risk and invest in themselves, because there is an approach to cleaning your space and clearing your clutter and ordering your life that can feel light and easy and fun and nourishing. And if that's not how your life feels right now, then you should come take the Queen Sweep and experience the magic for yourself. It's worth every penny, and way more pennies than it